Hey everyone, welcome to the Diamond Rips YouTube channel. In today's video, we're cracking open a Phantasmal Flames ETB Elite Trainer box, plus 4 bonus loose booster packs. The main chase cards today are the Mega Charizard X Special Illustration Rare, or the Gold Mega Charizard X, but I'd also be really happy to pull the Mega Sharpedo EX Special Illustration Rare, or any of the other illustration rares in this set. Let me know in the comments which card you're chasing from this set, or if you've already opened Phantasmal Flames, tell me how your luck's been so far. This is my very first video on this channel. I wanted to start things off with an ETB opening. Make sure that you stick around until the end, because we do end up pulling something pretty decent. While you're watching the pack opening unfold on the screen, I want to take a minute to introduce myself, the channel, and what you can expect if you decide to stick around. Again, welcome to Diamond Rips. The main focus of this channel will be pack openings, as my budget and product availability will allow. That's really going to be the bread and butter here, opening as many packs as possible from whatever sets we can get our grubby little hands on. For me, pack openings are just the most fun part of the hobby. You never know what you're going to get. Even when the pulls aren't insane, the experience is still worth it. And it reminds me of that quote from Forrest Gump: "Life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get." I would also like to sprinkle in things from collection wish list videos, where I share cards that I'm chasing for my own personal collection, and collection rating videos, where you can submit your collections to me for rating. Let me know in the comments what type of content you would like to see more of, and I'll do my best to accommodate. A little about me. I'm only about 4 months older than Pokemon itself, so I really grew up with it. I remember playing Pokemon Red and Blue on the Game Boy, collecting cards as a kid, and now crying that I never kept that collection, just like the majority of us. I'm sure you all have a similar story where your parents either threw out your cards or, in my case, gave them away to a family, friend, cousin, something like that. I played a ton of Gen 1, 3, and 4, skipped Gen 2 for the most part, but I did play multiple playthroughs from the Black and White generation before I stepped away, and then I came back to, around the Sword and Shield era. That's also when I really got back into collecting, mostly buying the occasional loose pack or tin during the pandemic. But over the past year or so, I've really fallen back in love with the Pokemon card hobby, buying more and more packs, and more sealed product like ETBs, chasing specific cards, and even go to my very first card show on my 30th birthday, where I also picked up my very first slab, which you might be able to see on screen, is the Gold V-Star Origin Form Palkia from Crown Zenith's Galarian Gallery in a PSA 9, which is probably one of the best things in my collection, so not a great collection so far. One thing that you won't see on this channel though is a sealed collection. No judgment to anyone who does that, but for me, this hobby is meant to be enjoyed, and to me, that means ripping packs. I was told early on, the only difference between a scalper and an investor is how long they wait to sell, and that really stuck with me. Plus, I'm a huge dopamine degenerate, so if I have packs, they're getting ripped. Remember, rip it, don't flip it. As this channel grows, I'll always be looking for ways to give back to the community, whether that's through giveaways or other cool or fun ideas. So if you have any other ideas on how I could do that, please put it in the comments. And that's going to wrap up this Phantasmal Flames ETB opening. I'm super happy with the Mega Sharpedo Special Illustration Rare. It's a beautiful card, and I'm probably going to send it off for grading. And honestly, this was just a blast to open. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and joining me on the start of this journey. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing, and if you made it this far, comment down below which card I pulled was your favourite. Thanks. Take care.